Hello everyone, my name's Alex and I'm a physiotherapist from Physio Function, and I'm going to be taking this level 3 different strokes exercise class. So as always, we want you to have an enjoyable and challenging class, but it's really important for your safety that you exercise to the correct level. So level 3 classes are designed for individuals who have reasonably good movement in their affected leg, but may have some restricted movement in their affected arm. They should be able to stand, but might need a support. So for our standing exercises today, it's important that you have a sturdy bit of furniture. So that could be a chair, it could be a kitchen bench, or sturdy upright table. So there'll be a combination today of some sitting exercises and some standing exercises. Please note that it is a requirement for this class that you do have somebody there to supervise you with standing exercises for safety. So with all of the classes, if you find that this class, especially if you've been doing it for a while, if you find that this class is getting a little bit easy, then you could always have a little look at the level 4 classes, have a little read of the description at the start to see if it's appropriate for you. Also, if you find some of these classes sometimes are a bit too challenging, then it's always worth having a look at the level 2 classes to see if they're more fitting for you as well. So it's always worth having a little look at the different ones that are available and finding the one that suits your ability level the best. Because with all of these, we want them to be challenging, we want them to be like really enjoyable, and it's really good sometimes just try different ones to see which one sort of suits you the best so you get the most out of them. Okay, so today's class, I'm just going to start my stopwatch so I'll make sure I don't run out of time, is going to be focused around core stability and balance. So we're going to do similar to what we did for the last session, and it's going to be 2 mini circuits. So we're going to aim to do them both twice if we have time. And then what we're going to do, there's a bit of a core one, there's a bit more of a balancey one, and then there's going to be a cardiovascular one to get your breathing rate up a little bit and get you nice and warm. So we'll start with a warm-up first, not a cool down, a warm-up first, and then we will finish with a cool down. So I have a timer here today, so you can actually see and hear when we start and stop our exercises. So we're going to do a minute per exercise. What we might do to warm up is we might actually use it for our warming up exercises to get us moving. So we're going to start in sitting today. So I want you to sit nice and tall in your chair, okay? Think about really nice posture. So I think shoulders back, tummy muscles in, nice and tall through your spine. Okay, we're going to start in a few seconds with some marching. So I just want you to start marching those legs. Okay, it's time to get breathing up a little bit, warming those muscles, getting the blood moving around our body. Waking ourselves up after Christmas and New Year festivities, getting back into it, hey? So with these ones, you can hold your hands together, and those arms and legs moving, nice and gradually. You can gradually build some speed. Sometimes it can take a little bit to sort of get going. Really nice. Lovely. Keep it going. Here we go for 10 more seconds. That's it. Okay, the next one we're going to do in a moment is some heel taps. So we're going to alternate tapping those heels. You can get your arms involved as well. Okay, off we go. Alternate heel taps. So this is what we're going to do for our circuit. You'll hear my nice boxing bells to indicate when we're starting and stopping. So with our circuit, we're going to do a minute per exercise. I don't know if I said that or not. Really nice, everyone. I hope everybody had a nice festive period. Even though it's not quite the same this year, but I hope it was enjoyable nonetheless. The nice toe taps. Good, well done everybody. Should be warming up a bit now. Really nice. Keep it going. 5 seconds. Okay, the next one we're going to do is some high-lows. So we're going to think about reaching our arms up, and then we're going to try and slide forward to the floor. So again, only as far as you can control. We're going to reach those arms up, and then down. You could have your feet a bit wider, come up in front, and then come down through the middle of your legs. So again, just move your arms within whatever ranges are available to you. So if your arm gets a bit stiff, it might be that you just start with a really small raise to start with until you get loosened up. Make sure you're not pushing into any pain. If you have a lot of weakness in your arm, you might want your assistant to support underneath your elbow, or alternatively, you could support underneath your elbow to help guide that arm upwards, moving within your pain limit. Good. Really nice. Right into it today. Lovely. Start the year as we mean to go on. So, next thing, I'm going to get you to do some nice big shoulder rolls backwards. Big rolls, really try and get those shoulders loosened up. Lovely. Good. Nice. Let's change direction. Good. Two more. Lovely. And then we're going to do some crossbody reaches. So with your affected arm, if you struggle to reach across, you could help and use your hands together. So we could reach across our body with both hands, or alternatively, we're going to just try and start to reach our arms across the body, alternating. So I just want you to be really sort of gentle when you start here, because you might be a little bit stiff. So just start slowly and gently and then just gradually warm into it. You might just start with a sort of diagonal reach rather than sort of going right around. But as you warm, you might be able to feel like you can go a little bit further. Good. And let's see if you can you reach a bit higher and across now? Again, you could always reach your arms together. There. Okay, we're going to stop there now. I want you to reach your right arm up into the air. We're going to lean over to the left, really getting a nice stretch through our side body. Now, if your right side is your affected side, what I want you to think about doing instead is reaching your left arm down towards the floor to get a nice stretch. If you can lift this arm at all, just try and lift it up to get a nice stretch down here, okay? Whichever option is available to you. And then we're going to come back down. And then we're going to reach our left arm up and over. Really nice big stretch through that side body. Again, if this is your affected arm and you don't have that movement available to you, think about reaching down towards the floor on this right side. Really nice. We're going to go one more time each way. Right arm up and over, or left arm reaching down towards the floor. So whichever option is available to you. Fantastic. Back to the middle. Right arm down, left arm up and over, or just reaching that right arm down towards the floor. Lovely. And then back up. Really nice. Okay, let's think about starting to get those legs warmed a little bit. We're going to put our right leg out in front of us, nice and straight. Left leg bent. With our hands, I want you to think about making sort of circles by the side. So keeping your back nice and straight, you're leaning forward at your hips. So keep your back straight here. Try not to round, reaching forward and up, as if you're doing, I guess it's kind of like a reverse chain movement, isn't it? That's it. Yeah, so imagine you're being a train and you're reversing, here we go, with your leg out straight. So you might feel a gentle stretch down the back of that straight leg. It doesn't have to be a big movement here. It can just be a small movement, especially if you're quite tight in the hamstrings. The most important thing is you're keeping your back straight. Good. And let's change legs. Left leg out in front. Reverse train maneuver. Good. Nice. Keeping that back straight. Nice slow sweep down and around. Good. Really nice. Give me one more here. Lovely. Okay, so get yourselves a drink if you need one. And I'll talk through our first circuit of exercises. So we're going to start with the first one in sitting, and then we're going to move into standing, okay? So the first one we're going to do is a sit-up. So I want you to sit towards the edge of your chair, okay? Make sure you start your foot towards the edge of your chair so that you can sit quite far back, okay? So you're quite relaxed in your chair. We're going to have our arms up in front. Now you're going to reach forward. You're going to really use your tummy muscles here. You have the option of being able to reach up as well. And then we're going to come back down. So we're sitting forward using your tummy, up and back down. Now if you wanted to make this harder, you could always hold a light weight in your hands. You could hold it in a food, water bottle. Okay, hold that in front between your hands and add a bit of resistance. That is an option for you if you want to. So that's the first exercise. The next exercise is a standing one. So we're going to move up into standing for this one. So I'll get myself organized. Okay, and then you're going to hold your chair or your bench or your support, whatever you've got there. Okay, you're going to hold on to it in front, and then we're going to think about stepping back, little lunge, back up. So what we'll do is, we'll alternate legs. So step back. So the options are, you could just step back and then forward, okay? Or if you want to make it a bit more challenging, you can step back, little knee bend, and then back in, okay? Keeping your chest up, we're thinking about stretching that leg back. Last bit is punching. So you can either sit back down again for this one, or you can stand and practice your punching. Now, if you've got the balance to stand without holding on to anything, you could practice doing your punching here, or you could alternately hold on with one arm and punch and keep alternating throughout the minute. So there are 3 exercises. So we're going to aim to do these twice. So I'll get my stopwatch ready, and we're going to start firstly with our sit-ups. Okay. I don't know if you can see my timer there. But you'll hear the bells go. Okay, so going with our sit-ups first in 3 seconds. So towards the edge of your chair, relax back. Off we go. Sitting forward using tummy muscles. Up and back down. And again, sit forward, up and back down. Good. And again, sit forward and up. Back down and reverse. And again, tummy forward, up. Really nice. That's it. So really use those tummy muscles. Again, here working at your own pace. Remember as well for these ones with the punching, you can always do that in sitting if you wanted to. Okay, so we're coming up, lift, and back down. Good. Got 15 seconds. And back down. Good. And again, sit up. Use those tummy muscles. And back down. Good. And again, one more here. Lovely. So we're going to make our way up to standing, holding on to your support. Don't worry if you haven't started by the time the bell goes. Make sure you get there safely. Stepping back, back in. Back, back in. If you want to make it harder, back, little knee bend. Back in. Back, knee bend. Back in. Back, knee bend. Good. Make sure here it's nice and controlled. Good. Remember, you can just work on that step back and in. Nice and controlled, adding that little lunge if you want to. Really nice. Moving at your own pace, so this is nice and controlled. So think quality over quantity. One more. Good, and then we're going to go into punching. So remember, if you want to, you can go back down to sitting for this. Or alternatively, we're going to stand here and we're going to punch. So you can punch both arms if you have the balance. If not, I'm going to think about doing one arm, and I will tell you when to swap. Really nice. Keep those knees soft. Keep the weight even through your feet. Really good. So keep that punching going if you're doing one side at a time and holding. If you're doing both, then you're going to get them both, keep them both going the whole time. Okay, if you're doing one arm at a time, we're going to change arms now. Opposite side. That's it. Keep it going. Nice little soft, nice soft knees, little bend. Good. Keep it punching. Really nice. Keep it going. That's it, everyone. Lovely. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Get yourselves a drink if you need one. We're going to come back into sitting. So we're going back to doing our sit-ups. Okay. So back to sitting towards the edge of your chair. So when you're ready, get yourselves a drink, okay? We'll have another sort of 20 seconds. I'm just going to grab a drink, actually. I've been talking too much today. Okay. So back to our sit-ups again. So sitting towards the edge of your chair. Okay, remembering sitting up nice and tall. You don't have to do the arm wrists, that is optional. You could just work on the sit-ups if you wanted to. Okay, so we're going to go 3 seconds. 2, 1. Off we go. So sitting forward, raise the arms if you can, and then slowly back. See how quickly you can control going backward. Up. Good. And then really slow back. So try not to slump back. Come forward, lift, and really slowly go back. So remember, the further forward you are in the chair, the harder it is. If you're on a quite a low chair, it makes it quite hard as well. But just make sure you're not so close to the edge that you're going to slip off. Absolutely nice. Good. Use those tummy muscles. Really nice. That's it. Keep it going. Lovely. You got 13 seconds. That's really nice. Keep it going. Good. Fantastic. And then let's make our way up to standing, okay? So for your step back, so make your way up in your own time. Please don't rush. You can always pause me if you need more time. So we're stepping back, little lunge if you want to, and then back in. Other leg stretch back, little lunge, and then back in. Lovely. Back, little lunge, and back forward. Back, little lunge, and forward. Well done. Keep it nice and controlled. Good. Really nice, everyone. So if you are going down, make sure you're going straight down. You're not leaning forward into that front knee. You're more thinking about that back knee going down towards the ground. Now, obviously, it doesn't have to touch the ground. You're thinking about bringing that knee towards the ground. That will help you stay more upright. Okay, let's do one more here. Lovely. Last thing is our punches. So remember, we can be forward We can punch with both arms or we can alternate. Okay, I'll tell you when to go for alternating. So either both arms, if you're doing both arms, or one arm at a time. Really nice. That's it, everyone. Keep it going. Again, doesn't matter how big these movements are. Remember, you can move the sitting if you want to. This is getting a bit too challenging, if it's a bit too much. Okay, and then we're going to swap. So make sure you're holding on with your other arm. For the purpose of facing forward. I haven't got my support, but make sure you've got your other arm on the support if you need it. And if you don't have this movement in your arm, as long as you're punching as much as you can, again, it's just about moving here. Getting your breath rate up a little bit. You can hear in my box I'm getting a little bit out of puff. That's what we want. We want to be getting out of breath. Good, lovely, okay. Come back into sitting. That is circuit number 1 completed. So circuit number 2 now. Okay, so circuit number 2. We are doing what we call a Russian twist. So again, a similar thing. We're going to start by sitting back in our sit-up position, so quite reclined in our chair. Hands are going to be towards our chest. We're going to sit forward, and then we're going to twist. We're going to come back, sit back, forward, and twist, back, and back. Now, if you want to make it harder, move forward, we're going to twist, and we're going to try and lift the opposite knee towards the elbow, and back, forward, twist, opposite knee to elbow, and back. So a bit of a sort of bicycle twist exercise for your tummy muscles. The next one we're going to do is in standing. So we are going to do a standing exercise. We're going to think about lifting up on our toes, and then we're going to lift one knee. Slowly back down, up on our toes, and then we're going to lift the opposite knee. Okay, so nice balance exercise. A good one for practicing bringing your weight from leg to leg. Yeah, it's really good as well for working on the muscles around your hips and working on your hip stability. The last exercise for our cardio is a star jump. So we are going to do, you can do one at a time. Side step and arm reach, and then swap halfway. Okay, or you can alternate. Completely up to you. If you're wanting to choose a seated option for that one, you could come here. Okay, if you need to take you need to have a bit of a sit between the exercises, or keep yourself moving but need a little seated rest. Okay, so we're going to start our next circuit. So have yourself sitting. I'm going to get my timer ready. So remember, sit towards the edge of your chair. Okay. Hands on chest. We're sitting forward. We're twisting to the left. Try and bring your left knee to your elbow if you can. Back to the middle and back. Sit forward, twist to the right. Lift right knee if you can. Back to the middle and then back. Sit forward. Left knee to right elbow and then back. Forward. Right knee to left elbow. I can feel this in my tummy. And then back. Good. Forward. Right knee, left elbow. Back to the middle. And then back. Forward. Left knee, left elbow. Left knee. Right knee, left elbow. And then back. Got there in the end. Forward. Twist. And back. Really think about using those tummy muscles. Keep yourself tall. We don't have to touch. Okay? I prefer the movement to be smaller but controlled. Lovely. Okay, make your way up to standing. Remember, don't rush. You can always pause me. Okay, I'll face forward. We're going up on the toes. Lift one knee, nice and controlled. Keep your weight down through that left side when lifting the right knee. Lift on your toes. Lift the left knee, so bring weight onto the right leg. Keep your bottom tight. Keep your knees soft, straight but soft. You don't want it locking back. Toes, lift your right knee. Good. Come back down. And again, lift up on your toes. Lift your left leg. So you'll see how your weight will shift from side to side. So weight shift over the left leg to lift the right knee. Back down, lift up on the toes. Back down, bring the weight across to the right leg, lift the left knee. Back down, lovely. Got time for one more. Lift up on the toes. Weight to the left, lift the right knee. And back down, fantastic. Okay, so we're going to go into our star jumps. Remember, standing or seated option, whatever is up to you, so you can hold on and change sides. Okay, so nice big one. If you're doing one at a time, side step and arm reach if you can. Good. Really nice. If it's a bit tricky for you doing the arm as well, just do the side step. You can even alternate side to side. Okay, we're going to swap sides. So if you've done one side, you're going to do the other side, again, holding onto a support. Or remember, you can just go to side step and then side step the other way, holding onto your support in front. Good. Got 5 seconds. We've got one more round of this. You've got time. You'll be glad to know. Well done. Come back into sitting. Get yourselves a drink if you need one. I'm going to get one. Okay, we're going to do that. A lot of exercises one more time. Okay. So, it's a good way to burn off the Christmas food. So, going back again to our twist exercise to start with. Okay, so we're going to do all of them again for 1 minute each, and then you'll be glad to know where it's cool down. So, well done on all the hard work. So, when you're ready, sitting your bottom forward towards the edge of the chair again, okay? We're going to go in 3 seconds. So sitting down, hands on the chest. Sit forward, twist to the left, lift the left knee if you can towards the elbow, back to the middle, and then back. Sit forward, twist to the right, lift the right knee, and then back. Forward, twist to the left, lift left knee, and then back. Nice. Forward, twist to the right, lift right knee, and then back. Nice. Forward, twist to the left, lift left knee if you can, and then back. Very nice. Forward, keep tall, twist to the left, lift left knee. So I don't want you to round here, don't want you to lean back, try and stay nice and tall. It doesn't matter if you don't lift up that knee that high. Just think about keeping nice and tall, nice and controlled. Forward, twist, and back to the middle, and sit forward. Lovely. We're going to go into our standing, so make your way into standing. Again, do it in your own time, don't rush, okay? Holding on to our support. So we're going to our heel raise, knee lift. Heel raise, knee lift. Okay, I'll face the front to show you again. Heel raise, shift weight to the left, lift the right knee nice and controlled. Keep that knee soft but straight. Raise up on the toes, weight to the right, lift left knee. Back down, up on the toes, weight to the left, lift right knee. Back down, up on the toes, weight to the right, lift left knee. Back down, good. Up on the toes, weight to the left, lift right knee. Back down, good. Up on the toes, weight to the right, lift left knee. Back down, fantastic. Okay, last one is our star jump. So remember, you can do this in sitting. We'll go to side steps here. So you're stepping side to side, okay? You want to get your arm involved, then you can. Alternatively, holding onto the support and just stepping side to side. Really nice. Keep it going. This is the last bit. Really good. Nearly halfway. That's it, everyone. Lovely work. Really good. You've got 20 seconds left. Good. 15. Good. 10 seconds. Last 10 seconds. You're nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Fantastic. Okay, get yourselves a drink. We'll stay standing for a moment just to do our calf stretches.
Activity completed.
So, that's my personal stopwatch. So, what we want to do is I want you to step your left leg back, your right leg forward. As if you're standing on train tracks, okay? Both heels should be on the floor, chest nice and upright. You're going to bend the front knee, keep the back leg straight, and lean forward until you can feel a stretch in that calf muscle. So just above your ankle at the back of that left leg. We're going to hold that one there. Take some nice big breaths. Really lovely. Okay. So what we're going to do now, we're going to bring that leg in a bit closer, okay? But still both feet facing forwards. And this time we're going to try and bend both the knees, sitting down until you feel a stretch a bit closer to that back ankle. You're going to hold that there. Really nice. Well done, everyone. Good. And then we're going to stand up. We're going to change legs. So we're going to step our right leg back, rather. Right leg back, left leg forward. Both feet facing forward like on train tracks. Back heel on the ground. You're going to lean forward into that front leg until you feel a stretch in your back calf muscle. Hold that there. Really nice. Okay, we're going to step those feet in a bit closer. Again, both feet facing forward, bend both the knees. Sit into that back leg. I'm going to hold that one there. Really nice. Just feel that stretch a bit closer to the back of the right ankle. Might feel it in your thigh a little bit as well. Good. Lovely. Okay, we're going to come down into sitting now. Okay, so what we're going to do, sitting towards the edge of your chair, going to have our left leg out straight. Hands on the right knee. Sit nice and tall. Lean forwards, keeping your back straight until you feel a stretch down the back of that straight leg. Again, hold that one there. Take some nice big breaths in and out. Pull your toes up if you can. Sit. Fab. And then we're going to change over. So straighten out that right leg, pull up the toes if you can. Hands on the bent knee, okay? Sit forward, nice and tall, and then lean forward at your hips. Keep your back straight till you feel a stretch down the back of that straight leg. Lovely. Really nice. Give yourselves a massive pat on the back. Good. Okay, now we're going to sit nice and tall, hands in front. You're going to reach those arms forward in front, really rounding that upper back. Drop your head chin to chest. You should feel a nice stretch across that upper back there. Hold there. Try and take some nice big breaths in and out here. So big breath in, really fill up your lungs. And out. Always helps stretch a little bit as well. And again, big breath in and out. Good, and then I want you to bring your hands towards the base of your back, okay, or as far around as you can. Think about widening your shoulder blade, widening your collarbones, squeezing your shoulder blades back together. Head nice and high, hold that there for a nice stretch across the front of your chest. Again, take a nice big breath in and out. And out. Good, and again, big breath in. And out. Lovely. Well done, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me for this level 3 different strokes exercise class. As always, give us a thumbs up if you've completed the class and you've enjoyed it, okay? And we always welcome any feedback or comments, so please feel free to leave them below. Thank you very much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you all next week. Take care. Bye.